I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to The Resistance. Who's Reid Hoffman? I never heard of him until a couple of days ago. I was having a DM conversation with somebody who was a DNC voter. She was telling me that at the convention the other day, there was a lot of pressure being put on delegates to vote for a particular person, not Ken Martin. In her view, it was Pelosi and Schumer who was going around telling people that they'd better vote for this other person. Otherwise, the big donors were going to flee the party. They weren't going to support the party anymore. That's a pretty underhanded and yet typical Wall Street Democrat type thing to do. I talked to a friend of mine who is very much in that world, and in his view, it was Reid Hoffman, whoever that is. Reid Hoffman's a billionaire, and I believe it's billionaire. I looked him up the other day. He's either a millionaire or a billionaire, one or the other. The point is, he's got a lot of money, and he is a Democratic Party donor. And my friend said that it was this guy who was behind it. The point is, whether it was just him or Nancy and Chuck, there was an active effort to keep Ken Martin from becoming the DNC chair. Now, that sucks, but it's kind of the way they've been playing the game for a long time. It's also good that we beat them back. We now know that the guy that was elected to run the DNC chair was the guy that the oligarchs didn't want. And now it's incumbent upon us to support that guy. Ken Martin promised he was going to bring the Democratic Party back to Main Street. He said that he's going to send resources to all parts of the country, rural, city, everywhere, that we're going to compete everywhere. And we have to support him. See, the oligarchs, they only want to compete in the safe spaces because they want to make sure that they're investing their money and getting a good return on it. But he's promising to make the party stronger and to bring it back to Main Street, and we have to support him. So last night when I talked about the 501 protests and suggested that we do the whole thing again, repeat yesterday only at the state party headquarters of the Democratic Party, that it didn't come to me until late last night. That would be a tremendous way to support Ken Martin. It would give him leverage when those Wall Street types come to him and start saying, this is what we want, this is how we want you to lead the party, or this is what we want you to focus on, what have you. It would be great leverage for him to say, did you not see all those protests at the state party headquarters the other day? We will lose the party if we do what you want. That would be a great way for us to support Ken Martin. And that's why I'm making this one last video about this particular idea. So if you agree with me, reach out to the 50501 folks, reach out to Indivisible, reach out to your friends and neighbors and say, let's go march on the Democratic Party headquarters. I got to go get ready for work. Good day.